Hi there. In case you're just tuning in, don't worry, this is not a gay TV channel. This is On the Edge. We got a bit carried away with the water filter test, so we didn't have quite a chance to explain what we're going to be doing next. But we are going to be talking about weight loss in the second half of the show particularly, and we're going to be talking about how you can not only lose weight but maintain your healthy weight. So really, to avoid any kind of hypocrisy, we've decided that anyone who comes on about health in future, certainly on this show, what we're going to do is strip them naked and get a proper look at them, really, because you know, it's all right talking about all this stuff, but do they live up to the expectations? So in other words, you can hopefully see that there's no fat here at all. It's solid meat. And I'm going to ask Lawrence now to stand up and show us that he's also got no weight on him. So whatever he talks about weight loss, he's making excuses.
You've got spent 20 years on me, James, and I have been called a Belson reject, but you know, I don't carry a great deal of excess body fat since I started practicing what I preach.
Yeah,
but,
okay.
I've obviously got some work to do to tone up a bit.
Right, yeah, okay. So that's just so you know, we are going to be talking about weight loss later, and we do practice what we preach. We're going to get back to the water test now, but there's been a few questions coming in saying, you know, are these machines expensive, these reverse osmosis machines? Alia from Manchester is asking how much they cost, approximately.
Well, the main man for fitting these machines is a chap I know from Wolverhampton called Nigel. The company's called Water Filter Man. It's one word, Water Filter Man. If you Google it, it'll bring it up. Nigel will come round to your house, he'll fit it under your sink, he'll put a separate tap on the top for the pure water to come out, and they cost from about £300. If you want,
that's fairly cheap. That's in most.
That's for the basic model. If you want one that will remineralise the water, because these will take all the minerals out, good and bad, whatever's in it, it's going to take it out. But he does a model where it takes all the rubbish out and puts healthy minerals back in, so you don't particularly need to worry about taking a mineral supplement. But obviously, your ongoing costs...
Is it difficult to install, ask Gordon from Scotland?
No, you're looking at...
Quite vague, that's Scotland.
It takes less than an hour to have one of these fitted under your sink, and your ongoing cost is about £2 a week. That's the cost of replacing the filters every 12 months.
But there are other kinds of filters people can get, not just these ones. So obviously, people need to look at that and find out if it's the best for them. Okay, so let's crack on with this this water test then. If we can get some more water and put it in this.
Okay, well, first of all,
as well.
This water here, James, just so you can see this for yourself.
Okay, thanks. No, James is the cameraman.
Sorry,
and the
sorry, Grelly.
The presenter.
No, didn't want you to drink it. I've got my TDS meter on this. So we saw before it was whatever 266. Do you want to just tell me?
It tastes different. I tell you.
Do you want to tell me what the reading is on that? What is the impurities in that?
It doesn't appear to be working.
It's zero. There's no impurities.
Zero, surely.
It's totally pure water. It's zero.
That's amazing. That was what 200 and 160
The camera can pick that up. I don't know whether it can.
Can we pick that up?
There is zero.
There's nothing.
The meter is showing zero.
It's not even one. It's not even anything.
We've got 3 noughts.
That's incredible.
Okay, so what we can do now, we'll do another test with the dual precipitator with the water that's gone through the filter. Can we fill this glass
up as well, so people can just see?
We'll put the ordinary. We'll put the same water that came out of there in the other.
Oh, as a comparison. Okay. Yeah.
So we can see that we're not pulling the wool over your eyes.
Someone's just said fracking's coming to Kent as well.
Just hope this thing will fit in. In there.
Someone's just said, just think about the water that they drink in the third world. I mean, what must that be like? For that, you know, when it's...
Yeah, well...
Maybe it's better, I don't know if it's pure.
Well, they're not adding fluoride to it, so... You know, that's one benefit of drinking third world water. I'd rather drink that than fluoridated water. I just add some of my own little chemicals to purify it. Right, okay. So here we go. We're going to do the test again. One of these has got...
So regular water. I can actually see bits of stuff in this one actually floating about.
Okay, well, but mind yourself, James, Grayling, because this is live electricity we have here.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, people have got to be careful when they're using these things, haven't they? Surely.
Yeah, it's a specialist tool. So, but if you wanted to get one, all you need to remember is don't touch the live bits.
Yeah. Okay. So bear that in mind. It's a professional tool. People could try this at home, I suppose, shouldn't they? But they should be very careful when they try this.
So I'm just going to run that for a couple of minutes, and we can see the difference.
You can see this one immediately, can't you?
So the one on the left, there's very little happening, and the one on the right...
So this is to prove it's not the electrodes themselves. Some people might think, oh, it's just It's just the
well, you can see that one's fizzing. What I can do, just to convince you, it's not just the electrodes. Yeah, I'll take this out. Yeah, so you can see that one's bubbling away nicely.
Can we get a close-up of that one?
Turning green. Can the camera pick on that? So I'm going to take this out now, carefully not to touch the live electricity.
People are asking about ozonated water.
And switch them round.
People are asking about ozonated water, and they're asking about distilled water. What do we think about those?
Yeah, ozonated water's great. I mean, what you're effectively getting there is very weak hydrogen peroxide, but you drink ozonated water, it gets into the body, it kills bacteria, viruses, pathogens, yeast,
mold. What's the difference between ozonated and this then?
This is just pure water.
Right, okay, so ozonated water, you're just adding the ozone to it?
Ozonated water is water with extra oxygen.
That's it though, you're not taking anything out then?
No.
Right, someone's saying that the thing came out too fast out of the machine. He's saying it came out too quick. The water came through too quick to be water.
This is a very highly efficient machine.
Right, this is a portable, it's a small one this though, isn't it?
This is the guy who makes this, the water filter man, yeah, this is the exact same model that he's going to put in on sale from June. This will come from under the sink.
Yeah.
And it'll go in a suitcase. It'll just have a couple of holes.
I thought it was a portable one with a battery.
It has a battery as well, so in the event of, meltdown, you can actually run this on a battery. You can actually run it on one of these things that folds out, the solar panels.
Yeah.
And charge it up that way.
Right, okay. So it works that quickly then? You just put it in, it goes straight through?
That's right, yeah. So you can get all the water you need. And obviously, if there's no electricity, you just use a solar panel.
Right.
So I've just turned that off. Now, obviously, there was a bit of muck on that side. All the muck that's come off that water, a bit of it's gone in there. But ordinarily, that one would be fine. You can see the difference. So I'll take a taste of this one, James. Would you like to just have a taste of that?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Martini, delicious.
I mean, will it taste any different with all the impurities?
I would imagine so, yeah.
It's quite hot, isn't it, actually?
Yeah, it's all the metal in it.
Oh, God, that doesn't taste nice at all.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it tastes... it's just like filth, honestly.
Well, that is fluoridated water. This is what the people of Wolverhampton, Coventry, Birmingham, they're having to drink this for the rest of their life.
Is there no way of...
And most of them are blissfully unaware of what they're drinking. When you try to talk to people, they get scared.
Yeah, it's amazing. Is there no way of kind of getting the council to take it out again once it's in?
There is what's called councils against fluoridation up and down the country, and some councils have actually set up opposition to it, but the problem is that the councils where it's already been fluoridated, the councils are dumbed down themselves because they've been drinking this toxic, they're very placid. I wrote to every councillor in the West Midlands saying, why do I have to have this poisoned water? And not one of them wanted to do anything about it.
So in other words, I mean, hasn't it been used in like concentration camps and prisoner of war camps and things?
Yeah, Hitler put it in the water to make all the prisoners docile. Yeah, it's in antidepressants, believe it or not. So it's crazy.
So all the antidepressants as well, they're
Prozac has fluoride in, yeah. So it's very toxic.
Yeah, and there's people kind of walking around. You're saying it's some kind of mental fog. Then they're not able to kind of think.
And if you use these if you've got any pans in your house, and they're black, non-stick, they give off fluoride when you cook with them, and obviously it'll get absorbed into your food. So I would recommend that you use either stainless steel pans or a glass pan, better than anything. But if you've got pans that are black, your non-stick pans, the chances are the people who are watching this tonight, some of you are going to have some of these black non-stick frying pans. But when you cook your food, yeah, you're going to be leaching fluoride into the food.
Someone's saying the subjects talked about in this programme, are they mentioned on Lawrence's website?
The website's just been launched. It's to launch the most revolutionary diet plan that's been ever known on the planet, where you can actually lose weight without counting calories. And there's not many diet plans that do that.
So you're claiming then that people can just eat whatever they want?
We give them a list of additives to avoid in their food, but apart from that, you can eat as much as you want. You can pig out, but there's just one proviso, that when you full up, you stop eating. So if you've got a plate of food and you've got some left, you either give it to the dog or put it in the bin. But if you're hungry with this diet, you can eat as much as you like, as long as you're hungry, provided we take certain additives out of the food.
Right. Okay. So this is what your website is.
It's the WrightDiet.com.
So people can't get the information just at the moment on this. They've got to wait.
It's under construction. If they want to write to me, then they can on my website. They can contact me there. or you know, wait for it to come up. But this is going to be going live soon, and I'll be introducing the best. It will knock the Atkins diet into a cocked hat, because you're not counting calories, and the side effects of this diet are that you feel good. You're going to shed the body fat. I mean, I saw a woman on Friday, 2 days into the diet, and she's lost 9 pounds. Rang her this morning, she's lost a stone. That's less than 7 days into the diet. That's how good it is. And it's because the diet is not just a diet, it's an ongoing detoxification process. If you're being bombarded with toxins from the air, from the food, from the water on an ongoing basis, it's not enough just to diet. You need to detoxify on an ongoing basis. So initially you'll be detoxifying a bit more, but ongoing it'll be just a small amount of stuff to keep your body pure, so you can absorb your nutrients, and you won't need the body fat. That's why people get fat. They need the body fat to store all this crap that's coming through the air, in the water and in their food. Once you've shed the fat and you start eating proper food, you're not going to get fat again.
Well, you say proper food, but that means people do have to change the diet then. You know, because that you might, what your definition of proper food might not be their definition of.
Well, they can probably get away with it once they've actually shed the fat. They can probably get away with eating some of this muck on the odd occasion, provided they take oxygen supplements, because that will deal with these impurities in their body, and they'll come out through the excretory organs.
The issue I have with a lot of these diets and everything is the reality of it is that before we came here tonight, let's be honest, we were at the pub. We were having a drink.
We were.
Yeah. You know, and after this show, I mean, I'd be having another drink if I wasn't driving, you know. But after this show, there's a kebab van outside. I'll be straight to the kebab van.
Yeah, but
you know,
I mean, you're in good shape.
Yeah,
so
but I mean, what I'm saying is, though, you know, a lot of people, they don't necessarily want to be doing these things. So you're saying they don't have to do that then? Is that it?
They need to follow the golden rule, which we can cover later, to avoid certain additives in food, because these are the things that make you eat more, and these are the things that go straight to fat. So your high fructose corn syrup, it goes straight to fat. Your MSG makes you want to eat more. So you take those two things out, you're not going to get a false appetite. So you go to, you know, your fast food chains, they put the MSG in so you'll eat more and go back and have another large beef burger. When this stuff's taken out of your diet, your appetite is a natural appetite. So if you are hungry, it's because your body wants the food.
Yeah.
So
you were saying you never have any hunger pangs anymore, is that correct?
No. If I'm hungry, I eat.
Yeah.
If I'm not, I don't.
Okay, someone's had a good idea about the reverse osmosis. If it is too expensive, you can get a community one and share it with your neighbours, so you can do filter the water for them and then share it with them. That's a good idea, isn't it?
You can keep it running all day. There'd be enough for the whole community. Or put it in one person's house. I mean, at my house, I got my 2 sisters come round because they can't afford one. They come round with big bottles like this because they've seen what the water's like and they won't drink it anymore.
Just some more questions. Does it remove hormones from the contraceptive pill?
It takes everything out to a very small particle. Yeah, you've seen from that there is 0 dissolved solids in that water.
So there's no like contraceptive pill, Prozac, those kind of things in here then?
There's nothing in this water. It's totally pure.
It's totally pure water.
There may be an infinitesimal amount, but it's taking virtually all the impurities out.
Vinny from Kent says, my council told me I needed to use the Freedom of Information Act to find out what the air quality was. Yeah, I mean, how do people find out about it's difficult, the air quality, isn't it? At least you can do the water. I think people can't, there's not much you can do with the...
You can shine a torch at night. We've got a little video if we can show it later, and you can see all these millions of particles.
We're going to show a video. We've got some really, really good videos coming up. We're going to show them in the second half if people want to sort of hang around for those. Some good videos showing a lot of different things. We're going to do, what is it, an alien DNA... Is this the next segment? I think I should know this.
Yeah.
The alien DNA test.
This is a bit controversial, but... I've tested over 100 people, and every last one of them has this alien DNA in their body, and you actually can bring it out of your body by swilling red wine. If you've got some red wine at home,
if you're having a drink of red wine
while the break's on, go and get yourself, it needs to be red wine, preferably Merlot, but any old red wine will do. And you swill it around your mouth, you squish it round, squish, 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 for about 3 minutes, and then get a white saucer or a bowl and spit it out, and you'll see stuff that looks like chewing tobacco. Now this stuff is alien DNA. It's not of this planet. There's a chap in America called Clifford Carnicum. He's looked at this stuff under 50,000 magnification, and it's like a keratin fibre with things like bacteria and perfect blood cells inside. They're not human blood cells, they're like human, but they're perfect. And it may be that this is the start of the invasion of the body snatchers. We've got all this stuff in your body, and we're waiting for somebody to put a certain frequency on. When you go to sleep one night, they take over your body.
Well, that's a bit extreme. I'm not
It's
sure
possible.
about that. I mean,
It's
I don't
possible.
know about that. We've got to try and keep it
Well,
on a reasonable kind of
they
footing.
keep putting a movie out. We'll show you the clip from the movies on this. They put the Invasion of the Body Snatcher. They keep doing a remake of it.
Okay, well, we don't want to end on that. We want to end on, because we've not got much time left for the television segment. Basically, thanks for your text and everything. So if you want to find out about your diet, you can go to the wrightdiet.com, is that right?
The wrightdiet.com, yeah.
It's under construction at the moment. You're going to be doing some tours, are you? New Horizons, Truth Juice, that kind of thing?
We're going to be going round and we'll be looking for guinea pigs if you want them. You know, we're virtually guaranteed.
If you want to lose weight, Lawrence is offering that at the moment. We'll see you. Join us online.